Good morning, my time traveling Mandela truth seekers. I hope everybody's having a good early morning. I'm sure most are still sleeping on the West Coast. Well, anyway, there's just this 30-second little clip I want to play to all of you, and it pretty much is telling us time travel can be messed around with by going into the past, altering events that have already taken place, and then thus present day reality changes all around us. Therefore, our Mandela phenomenon, right? So it leads me to this time travel pattern every darn day, right? Whether it's the future, us time travelers coming back to our present day or to our past history and messing around with events, the outcomes, and therefore manipulating events to their own, to suit their own needs. Albeit in travelers, they're doing it to save tens of millions of people. Actually, it was 91 million people they saved, which is a brilliant plan. But for greed to go back in time like the elite are doing, either just to see a certain era that they never were born in and they want to meet certain famous people or whatever the case, they've got the technology, so they're utilizing it. But the problem is because of greed and ego and selfishness, you darn well know that they've done something silly, something stupid, whether it's stepping on a bug or saving your family member who passed away. So now that family member has now been brought into the present day history, the outcome that it has always been, because they went back into the past and saved their family member. So now their family member is alive and well, at like 80, 90 years old, or maybe they're not alive, maybe their family is alive, but they created a new family that was never there before. Just like with Timeless Lucy, when they went back to the Hindenburg and came back to present day, she lost her sister. Her sister was not there no more. Gone, erased from history. Just like her mother now does not have a respiratory issue. Also, Lucy has a fiance that she doesn't even know who he is. Like, that's insane because of going into the past. But they're going to do a job to save the timelines from this terrorist that stole a time ship. Well, you shouldn't be building them in the first place if they're potentially able to be stolen. There's that greed and ego thing. So, but this one here is basically just saying time traveling will cause undoubtedly irreversible events or effects in the future, which is our present day timeline from them time traveling in the past, meddling with, history events that have already taken place. Right? And we're dealing with this in a real life situation, people. We're all trying to figure out what the heck is going on around us with this Mandela phenomenon in the first place, right? So it makes you wonder, like, why are they doing this? Maybe they can't change things back the way they used to be. That's probably why we just have to deal with it. But at least maybe we can get a definitive answer on what is causing it, so it stops driving us all mental. It sure is a good debate topic, though, that's for sure. Alright, I'm going to play this real quick clip, and you all can hear what I'm talking about. We got this line here. Alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You might want to hold on.
May 6, 1937. Wow.
See this man?
It's very important we find him. I think Flynn is trying to rewrite history. It could change the present in ways we can't possibly predict.
You need to understand who and what you're dealing with. Listen.
Who and what we are dealing with. Well, we know it's the wealthy, powerful elitists, aka the cabal, aka the Khazarian Mafia, aka the Gnostic Illuminati, and it's insane. No wonder why it's taken so long for us to liberate ourselves from these debt enslaved times. It's been going on since the Babylonian debt money slave system. So, and it's only now that we are truly in a position to actually take back the planet for humanity. No greed, no ego, no selfishness. Just pure love, selflessness, serenity, abundance. Help thy neighbor, bringing back fellowship, philanthropy, all the beautiful, beautiful things that humanity deserves to embellish in. So, this whole Mandela effect is basically a sidebar to what's really going on in the world with the climate change escalating and the economics, monetary system on a downward spiral. All the banks derivatives that are like 300, 400 trillion. It's just insane. We truly need Nessera and Jessera to be implemented now. That way we can at least eliminate all sovereign debt. Right? If we woke up one morning and we just had no debt to worry about, it would relieve a whole world of burden. Add an extra $500-600 a month, or up to say $1,500, depending on the family situation, and it will give us breathing room, give us opportunities to do what we want, like say write a book or a movie, or follow something that you're passionate with. It would be a whole lot better. Same with, for working wise, we all should be working somewhere attached to our hobby. So whatever we enjoy, we love to do as a hobby. I know it won't become a hobby no more if we end up going to work to get paid to do our hobby, but at least you would be getting paid for doing something you absolutely love. Therefore, the product would have love built right into it. You know, you wouldn't want to rush to get it done, to go home for the night to have supper and see your family. You would want to sit there and take as long as possible to figure it out because you love your hobby. This is what I'm saying. Without people just getting a job with whatever specific talents they have at that present time, present moment, whatever you went to school for, you know, that's basically forcing us. It's forced labor. You know, you can only get this job, this high-paying job, because you only did that in school. To get another job, you got to go through a whole new process of training. And then the wage system is bullcrap. It's peanuts. And that would be another thing that would be justified. Same with the tax brackets. Why are we paying the same amount of tax for purchased goods or property tax or whatever the case may be? If we make peanuts and we can't even afford to eat, how come we have to pay the same amount of taxes as people that can pay the tax without a blink of an eye? You know, those avenues should be structured. But no, just one flat tax across the board. If you don't make enough money, too bad, you're poor. That's got to be looked at. But if we all had a job doing our hobbies, even if we got this abundance of money, there wouldn't be shortage of purchased goods that we're all used to, and comfort, like comfort food and electronics and new stuff like that. People would be building them out of their yin-yangs because this is what they like to do. So yeah, that's what you love to do, and you got talents, a little bit of talents. If not, we'll train you. And boom, you know, like the companies would flourish. You know, because you wouldn't have mixed personalities getting in the way and causing fights, and it would just pretty much create peace in the workplace. So I'm just saying, there's a lot of ways to go about getting around these dark-natured people. Like Bitcoin was created to circumvent the cabal. But we're waiting on this new Christmas currency / rainbow currency. Apparently one is asset, gold backed, and the other one is in an international currency. So, and the Christmas currency, it has Nikola Tesla on it. Like that's amazing. So, anyways, we all need to realize our potential, our God-like potential inside of us, our higher selves, what we can achieve via mass consciousness focused on one positive thing. And we can create it. We shall create it. We shall bring back our original memories of these Mandela changes, memory shifts, to the way our memories know that they're supposed to be like. So the Berenstain Bears versus the Berenstain Bears, like, come on. It used to be the Jew Bear. That's what the name was when we were young, like all the time. And how could, you know, Stain be connected to a Jew bear? And Yeah. But so mass consciousness, thinking about it being steen instead of stain, we should be able to bring that actual spelling back into all the writings and the documents all over the world, where it won't say stain anymore. And then one by one, we'll start to change each logo, object, book, landmass, building structure that we notice to be changed in our memories. So we'll all figure it out, and our mass consciousness will bring it back to the way it used to be. I believe in that fully. We can change the molecules in water from positive or negative thought. Like that's huge. So our potential as a human race, together collectively as one consciousness, one mind, undoubtedly can create enormous potential. So let's look at it like that and move forth. Go forward into the future with positive consciousness and knowing that they can't bring us down. We have made it this far. We are the chosen ones. We have entered into the golden era. We live in a very, very important time right now in history. So let's take our role in modern man and flourish. Alright, I love you all very, very deeply. It's always a blessed time to come out here and speak to you from the heart, every time from the heart. So yeah, remember, keep truth seeking. Always, every day, no matter what you do, where you go, try and find as many documents as you can to verify what you're reading and studying. That way you can verify not only in your heart but on paper, because that's what most people need, is proof right in front of you. Because it's one thing to have faith and believe in yourself and your higher self, but I always follow my heart. It even works like that with documents. If my mind is shying away from the document, I don't want to read it. And then I go to the next document. That's because my heart is telling me. So yeah, I love you all very, very deeply. Be nice to one another, everyone. It's only an opinion. Don't let someone's opinion get you down. It causes negative emotions. And we don't need that. What we do need is helping somebody out every day, creating that positive up vibration. You know, not only we're creating a vibration, positive vibration, we're giving that person joy and love, and they can reciprocate it around in a loop and eventually become a feedback loop of positive emotions. So yeah, alright, keep truth seeking, use your best discernment. Have a great day, everybody. Talk to you soon.